What's up, YouTube? Cut4Man221 here, and welcome back to another episode in Season 6. The last episode was kind of a comeback episode after being gone for a little while with graduation, which is actually on Saturday, and finals. But we are back, and I'll tell you this. This is a very, very, very competitive match here. We're going to go up against Viper, max rank, and his... I don't know what characters those are, his friend. So, we have a good match between Lipton, me, and these guys. So, I'm OKW, Lipton is the Wehrmacht. We're going to have to work together and complement each other. As the OKW, I do have access to Storm Tigers and Yag Tiger and all these other cool things. So, I have very heavy tanks I can use, so I do have to be careful. Well, I do that to complement the Wehrmacht, who has decent infantry. The Grenadier is a good unit. It can get an MG42 to upgrade. I know you guys probably already know this. You've seen other videos, I'm assuming. And if not, welcome. So we're going to be against two Soviet players. So, Soviets, a lot of infantry, a lot of conscripts, a lot of cheap units. We also have a lot of tanks, like T-34s, that are quite cheap to produce, only 80 fuel, so that will be a threat. So here's the battle plan here. I'm going to be securing this side of the river, and Lipton's going to secure the town. Now, if we can just hold this field for at least a little bit, that would be a very good thing. I push up and capture this with my Kuppelwagen, so these guys can hopefully defend it against any kind of infantry, and then I will connect the point, which is back here. Now, our opponents decide to push middle. They're effectively cutting Lipton and me off from being able to support each other, but they've also allowed themselves to be outflanked from the center if I just choose to pursue that. And by the way, penal troops, to point out in one of the recent videos here, anti-tank rifles, they can throw a satchel charge that sticks to a tank. Ridiculous. And they have the standard satchel charge. I don't think penal should ever be able to do this. I disagree with this ability. It happens to one of my tanks in this game, or Lipton's. I don't think penals are meant. Now I understand why they did that. So if you go as the Soviets, for instance, so you go with the Soviets, you have an option in the beginning. You can either go with the Special Rifle Command, which gives you these penal troops, but you don't have any real AT, and that's a risk you take, right? Have any AT. Or you can go with the support company, and it's a trade-off because you get the machine guns, the mortars, and the anti-tank guns. That made that choice worth it. Now, making the Special Rifle Command and getting penal troops with anti-tank capabilities, these are not meant to be the main units. These are not the Grenadiers. Look at this guy moving against me here. These guys are, yeah, I got killed by a mine or something he put down here. So these guys are not meant to be the main infantry of the Soviets. Those are the conscripts who do have anti-tank capabilities, anti-tank grenades, Molotovs, whatever. Molotovs are not anti-tank, by the way. Molotovs are anti-infantry. But the point is, they have weapons at their disposal. Anyway, rant over. I think it was a poor design decision. I think Relic needs to... Look at me getting attacked by this scout car here. I was surprised because this is a delay of a scout car rush. So this is very unfortunate. I don't have enough munitions this early on to counter this, actually. I do have Panzerfaust, but I cannot make a Panzerfaust until my headquarters is down, which I'm working on getting down right now. And he's going to chase these guys all the way back to base and probably kill them, which I think he does. I can't remember exactly. I'm getting an AT gun right now. So Lipton's managed to secure the field here. Realize they're not actually going for his fuel on this side. They're just really going after him in the middle here. He does have to be careful, though. I have these guys with a Panzerfaust. He managed to kill that unit there. Very, very unfortunate. And I cannot Panzerfaust him either. I can only threaten to Panzerfaust him because I do not have these two, not have any of these headquarters actually built. So, seeing they're making a lot of penal troops, which are a little overpowered at this moment here, I'm going to make some Panzer Fusiliers. Now, this way I have some light infantry that I can equip with Gewehrs and counter those penals. But before we got distracted there a little earlier, what I was saying is, I think Relic needs to stop messing with this game. Fix the penals, whatever. This game, was made in I was part of the closed beta in 2013. We need a new COH, and we need a new... The last update for this game, we had the British come in September 3rd, 2015. We need some more units. You can only play the OKW against the Russians or whatever for so long. You need variety, you need updates to the game, you need some more units, some cool things here. There are other, I mean, the problem is, I think that, I've taught this before, I think Relic and other, Relic is going on the model they had for COH, I'm watching for South Chargers here by the way. I think Relic is going for the exact same thing they did last time. They think COH, the original one, is going to last for a decade. And it's not. if look at Call of Duty, back in back when they were World War II thing. Franchises change. Now they're going back to the roots, but the point is, franchises change, and the fact is, we need a new game. We need to have more factions on release. This format here for COH is working right now, but they need to update it. They need to have some better graphics, maybe better engine, fix pathing. I mean, pathing was bad in COH 1. They haven't seemed to be able to fix that either. I feel like I'm ranting against COH 2. I like COH. I think it's a good franchise. I think we need more updates and some new skins from some creators or some event. It's become a cash cow. I mean, the learning curve for someone to even get into this game, they have to purchase all these commanders. I mean, you look at the reviews for this game, that's a real complaint. Someone like me, I have all the commanders. I paid for all of that over the years here. But for someone who's brand new, they can't really get into it because they have the basic starting commanders here. Anyway, I'm done about ranting about COH 2. Let's saw what's happening here. I got doubled on this side. Lipton's managed to secure the center, and I'm getting pushed back. But I'm trying to kind of have my headquarters in a very vulnerable position, and realizing this, it was a mistake actually where I decided to put this headquarters here. It's very vulnerable. It's so close to my base, I might as well just put it like right here, honestly. I'm not giving up here. I'm fighting against the conscripts and the penals who now have anti-tank capabilities. So yeah, Micah Bears, we should destroy these guys. Yeah, some of you guys probably already clicked off because of the COH2 ran. Anyway, so we're taking this guys down in cover here. He's now seized my headquarters, so I'm just taking shots trying to wipe out his squads here. Vet 2 on this unit here. I'm fighting like hell for the munitions. I wiped out that squad with a nice grenade there. It is time to fall back with this squad. They are ready to fall over, actually. But this is a heavy infantry fight right now. A grenade would be quite nice here, but I'm up. I don't have munitions for it. Now I do. Will I toss it? Nope. So quick firing penals in good numbers here. High veterans, it's time to fall back. Here's a problem though. As I fall back and I realize this, I'm yelling and lifting, going, oh my goodness, my headquarters is right here. These guys have satchel charges. So this headquarters is good as done if I'm not careful. 2 satchel charges off. This will really, really hurt me. Lipton is trying to help out a little bit, but we're just so outnumbered on infantry down here. I'm gonna do anything to try to save this headquarters here. I don't have any units to repair either. They caught me mid-transition to get this Panzer headquarters here to help cover this position here. He's trying to lay a demo charge down. That will absolutely destroy this thing. I have to make sure I kill this unit here. And just with our pure numbers, I managed to do it. However, he's an AT gun that shot it from. That was ridiculous range. Like that was a very good shot. I guess not ridiculous. It just felt like a long range for me. Plus, I had these guys trying to kill him there, and ooh, that'll hurt. That's a 112mm mortar. No, it's not a regular mortar. That's a 112mm mortar. So I'm hurting right now. I realize my opponent has a lot of support units right now, and I have some good units here, so I'm just going to start engaging. There's a little bit of a blob here, but trying to go after his mortars and support. Grenades going down. I have to retreat that weakened unit here. These guys are still going to keep fighting. And these are actually a pretty good counter to this unit over here. Now, one thing that would be good as I'm taking on both these guys here would be if they're, I guess they're pressuring Lipton a little bit on this side. Maybe for Lipton to counterattack, or he's building up his stuff right now here. Maybe to get some infantry, try to capture this, because even one of these territories here, that's that is free fuel for our opponents here. I'm just popping these Fusiliers left and right. These are my main core of my infantry right now, not the folks. Now, the only problem with this unit is, I mean, I love them personally. I've loved these guys since they first came out. They have the anti-rifle grenade, they have the regular grenade. They are a good unit. They have good upgrades with the recon package here. Supposedly these guys are lightly armored here. They don't, I mean, back you used to the Volk spams, right? With the Panzer Shreks that would just wipe you out. Now, I want to capture some stuff here. Now, my opponent has laid mines, and I know this, but I'm just gonna click on the point here. My units are gonna hop over the wall. They're gonna go over the shortest route possible, and they're gonna run over this mine, and it's gonna kill a couple of them. But the good news is that it's only 2 men out of the whole squad, so we're okay. I'm grabbing some Storm Pioneers here. Let's see what Lipton's doing. They're now pressuring Lipton. They're really focusing on both of us. So they'll have 2 guys on my side in the north, and they'll do a kind of a little bit of a, that was a mini coordinated attack there with some units here. Our mortar is out, popping smoke a little late. And I'm gonna keep pressuring them if you don't have units here. He has a machine gun though. Nice grenade there. Also spotting targets for Lipton. I managed to actually wipe out this AT gun here. Let's see, he has mines here. Yeah, I'm making my opponent spend the munitions, and I'm making it hard for them to actually keep the munitions up. Thing is, my opponent is weak with infantry on this side for right now. They're actually bombarding me with 112mm. 120 mortar here is bombarding me. I'm trying to chase these guys down, and I see the shocks, and this is a no-win situation. Shocks are a great counter to these guys. I'm going after this 112mm mortar because it will do some damage if I allow this thing to hit me. He does not see my unit here, and I'm actually going to try to steal this. I'm going to run. Get my guys and try to run here, and he is not gonna like this, so I'm gonna get us all out of here. And my opponent is blocking the pathing of my unit there. Look at that. He's blocking the pathing of this unit, which will slow down and stop, and he's gonna reclaim this mortar here. That's stuff they need to fix, the pathing. Where that mortar just flat out stopped right here and had a clear path and didn't keep going. And I looked at this mortar, getting a decent amount of kills in the center here. He looks like he has a vehicle on this side, a Panzer IV. He should definitely capture these territories. We are winning on victory points by a lot, actually. So that gives us a cushion later on if we need it. I was saving up for a Panther, but I decided to get a Panzer IV. That was Lipton's advice, and it was good advice because the Panzer IV, unlike a Panther, is can fight infantry. So I both have Panzer IVs on the field. Panzer IVs are also great at killing shock troops. Look at Lipton being sneaky here, shooting from across the riverbed here. Let's look at the doctrines of my opponents. Viper's gone with Soviet industry, which changed a lot since it originally happened. Much weaker now than our opponent has a Soviet shock army. What? I guess those conscripts must have picked up a PTRS from somebody. So yeah, this used to not have. The big thing for this was you would lose manpower with it, but you would gain fuel and munitions at a ridiculous rate. So I'm going after this half track if I can, and my guy can't hit anything, but that's okay. I have all my guys. He's in a building here. That's pretty good of him. I want to be careful. I don't want to go too far, and I see that he's going to try to stick me with that. And he does manage to do that, so that's going to hurt. And I'm in... It seems like these have longer range, honestly. I took off prioritized vehicles, so actually everyone will shoot. I have enough infantry here, even though they're badly, badly damaged because of a mortar. I am just trying to cover my tank, and he's actually going to get away, I think. So I'm going to be careful here. I do have these guys to repair. It's good thing I got these guys out earlier. They're actually minesweeping currently after the issue I had earlier. So that was brutal. This is called frontline repairing. He could easily move up and look for my tank here, but he probably assumes I got it back. Man, if there was no fog of war in this game, do you know how different it would be? Everyone would take out everybody. I can see some... Oh, look at that monitor right there. Nice hit from that guy. Whenever you have conscripts running, it's probably a good idea. That didn't even damage him that much. They used to have anti-tank grenades, Panzerfaust always damage the engine, but it's not the case if the tank is full health. Now you need to have it kind of wounded somewhat. So we're holding everything on this side. I'm threatening this victory point, which isn't defended at all, pretty much. The main thing that's stopping it from... Look at this guy moving up here so boldly. I'm going to take down this house. Yeah, grenade goes out here, and he's just going to let these conscripts die if he's not careful. And we have a T-34, and I don't want to engage a T-34 with 2 AT guns moving up. So I'm going to be somewhat defensive on this side. Lipton has taken this territory here. Got a rear shot right there. That was weird. So my AT gun's trying to turn around here. We are just getting... My units are in negative cover, and I'm feeling it. Great shot by his field gun there. Killed 3 of my units here. I am just retreating right now. I'm going to keep my... This is hard. These units are pretty screwed. His T-34 could absolutely wreck me if we don't have any real answer. Lipton's Panzer IV came in thankfully, but there's ATs here I'm trying to kill. And now we're kind of stuck with the path thing here. And, oh, yep, that was... Lipton lost his tank there, so they threw the satchel on and it damaged the engine. The AT just finished him off. But the Panzer... not the Panzer. But the T-34 is damaged. Still getting bombarded by the 120mm mortar. I can't lose my headquarters. This is very, very bad. That wiped out Lipton's squad instantly. So now it's my turn here. Panzer IV is repaired. Quickly back to the front lines here. And as he turns there, I have to push. I cannot allow his guns to set up here. Now gave him some veterans. I should be able to wipe this gun out very, very quickly here. It gets off another shot, unfortunately. I see he's going to try to satchel me. I'm going to blitz the hell back and not let him do this. Nope, nope. You saw what happened to... Yeah, look, he was going to deal with the engine there, too. So he wasn't done repairing there, so he's going to have to fall back. Again, this house has been... However, so I've stopped the immediate threat from the anti-tank guns here. And you bet I would love to salvage this. Absolutely love to salvage them. Get some fuel for myself. Deny them to my opponent. That's the biggest thing. But these guys are really needed here to keep this headquarters up. And even though they are half strength, once his tank's back in order, I can maybe reinforce these guys somehow. But actually, the half track would have been quite useful over here. It has indeed been a massive battlefield on this side, and we really need to take this position back. My opponents were aggressive, bombarding us from across, bombarding me at least across the river here. And I know that I have a lot of infantry right here that need to go back into combat and reinforcing. Thankfully, at this current angle, the mortars are usually overshooting it, so they won't. However, that's a problem. And that squad got wiped out. This headquarters is a survivor. I'm going to start repairing with this unit now. Just trying to keep this alive somehow. It has been rather ridiculous, honestly. So, infantry are moving in. Tank is somewhat cautious over here. I just want to force him back. What I really, really want to do, actually, is have a nice artillery barrage here. They're trying to steal my AT gun. That's a fail. That's not going to happen. My own headquarters can actually reinforce me from here. It is almost dead right now. I have to get the 112mm mortar, but it's very, very safe behind enemy lines here. Yeah, he could easily. I lost the squad here. I'm watching this, trying to at least get the Panzer IV. I mean the Panther out. It is so close right here. That squad's getting wiped out. I'm just losing a lot of stuff trying to protect my headquarters here. A little bit of friendly fire there. Vet 2 versus Vet 3 squad, very low health, all of them. And that Vet 2 squad is going to get killed. Panther is out. If I lose my headquarters, no bother. Who cares? I mean, I do care. But their tanks are very damaged here. And you know what? My Panzer IV is going to have a little bit of fun here, and hopefully don't run into a mine. I managed to kind of thread the needle between their AT guns here, and they are going to wipe out my thing. So I saw a Katusha fire off here, and he's going to retreat. And I'm going after Katusha, and all it takes is one shot. My guy is having trouble locking onto which vehicle he wants to kill. The half-track is nowhere near as valuable as a Katusha right here. So he's going to try to run, but he can't run. Actually, he can run, but I'm going to get him and run across the bridge here. Look at that. Inches away from the mine there. And overall, I kept my tank. That was great. I have another tank over here. That's even better. And I took out a half-track in his Katusha. Now, it looks like my opponent has some people. Oh, it's a repair station right here. It is AT and machine gun central over here. So I'm being kind of careful here. I realize there's a KV-8. We saw that on the whoa. Yeah, we saw them burn something down here. And I'm going to support Lipton here. He doesn't have any kind of. Lipton does. Oh, good. He's getting a Panzer IV. Yeah, KV-8, anti-infantry, not anti-tank. And I don't care what your Red Air Force does here. I'm gonna kill this thing. Look at that having trouble backing up. He just backed himself into the corner here. And that was a lot of fuel. And that was a waste. But they have plenty of fuel. They're getting. That guy has a lot of. Anyway, there's a T-34 over here. And there's an AT gun. I'm telling you, these things have some decent range. Like, look at that. It's a very good range there. I haven't paid attention to all the change notes, but if he fouls him here, he is screwed. Damage engine, so there goes that vehicle down. So, overall, this guy's a Panzer IV ace, and 2 more tanks down. Need to get back, though, because of all the anti-tank guns. I know there's... Oh, okay, let me see. There's this ability right here. Okay, he's popping this then, the armored vehicle detection, which allows him to. Oh no, that's just fog of war. $39 kills to these Panzer Fusiliers. I think in this match I had 100-something kills with my Panzer Fusiliers the whole time. I see my units bunched up right here, and I decided to retreat. How many kills does this thing have? 7. Okay, so not a ton. But the fact is, we're still winning on victory points there, and Desser tried to stop the victory point bleed. Lipton's mortar has actually been killing this machine gun here. And we have a T-34 right here. Lipton's AT needs to move toward the center here. Trying to get this squad back here. The AT has turned, so this is not a good situation for his T-34 here. It's just an infantry grind fest right now. Units are just going in. They have their own AT gun right here, taking shots at Lipton and almost killing him. As that unit just died, unfortunately. So I've lost a lot of units. I'm floating manpower right now. I really need some Folks Grenadiers or something to hold the line. At least repair. I'm getting some repair units here. I'm going after their own victory point down here. Maybe make it harder for my opponents. I didn't even know we had a repair station, but we hit another mine, which is unfortunate, so I had the minesweeper ability too, I just didn't have it out. The minesweeper costs your men a gun to shoot because they have a minesweeper. Yeah, so I'm just gonna run. Lipton has a Tiger over here, so we're gonna make a push on this side here. But look at that behemoth right there. That is a KB-2 heavy assault tank. These things are monsters. Now the thing is, he is getting outflanked, and I'm going to cover his flank from this T-34 here, and he'll cover my flank. They have all these AT guns, which are very, very good. So just be careful. Anyway, my men want vengeance for our headquarters being killed by these idiots with the 112mm mortar. I really don't like mortars in this game. I don't like indirect fire. I don't like support guns. I don't like mortars. I don't really use them. I kind of think they're cheap. So this is like a victory point right here. I don't know. This point's kind of weird. The map is called 3 Points. It's just in French. And I have to be very careful with my unit right here not to get him killed. Yeah, this is a Vet 5 unit. And he's going to chase with the T-34s. Lipton needs to get back his Tiger. This is a very dangerous situation. My men are currently repairing tanks over here. Lipton's tank has hurt himself. How much manpower does Lipton have? Lipton really, really needs some engineers. Okay, so the AT is bombarding the center there. I called down some heavy artillery here, trying to do some damage, maybe destroy a building. It failed. At least put down a bunch of smoke and beat the hell out of the Russians.
Supply hub Keta is ready for orders.
Now it looks like they may be trying to go after our victory point. This is just like Red Ball Express, where it can grind. The match can go on for a very, very long time. So each one of my engineers are repairing a tank. Lipton really needs engineers. It's always good to have. It's good to get help from an ally, but at some point you want to get your own. So Lipton has a bunker here that'll help hold this position. A bunker? Well, I guess I'll probably just get killed by this. So we have to respond to this KB-2. This is very bad to have a KB-2. I see the the Red Air Force coming in, strafing our units here. It is time to get out of this circle. And these guys are going to retreat right into my unit here. I will make sure we wipe out these conscripts if my men... Okay, my men were competent enough. A great way to counter the enemy air force is to have an Ostwind as the Wehrmacht or as the OKW, your Panzer headquarters. They're really trying to snipe away. Is there anything in his dock that gives him a... No, nothing gives him a boost. No, nothing. Oh wait, can you see me do a fog of war? Yeah, my like Vet 5 squad is getting shredded in negative cover right here. They do manage to throw a grenade. I know that he has a tank around here, so I want to be somewhat careful. Oh, Vet 5, will I get them back alive? Yes, I do. Gosh, watching this replay back, it brings back memories. Now, he did blow this up with a demo charge or something. Lipton has told me to shift to cover the graveyard, and he's going to take the center. I have built headquarters here. Lipton wants me to get a Stuka Sufus to... And they're behind our lines. They flanked all the way through our base here. These guys... Actually, the bunker's placed a little too far back. So my retreating units are getting killed by these shocks. And Lipton is just having a tough time with this KV-2 here. Also, we have to destroy that, and if we don't have an answer to destroy that, we are going to be in real trouble. These guys repent. I'm going to make sure they don't come back. And there goes those Russians. And those T-34s, we need some, almost like a Pack 43 would be good, just to cover this area, put it right here.
Half-track is now available for operations.
Okay, the Stuka Sufus is coming, and I will actually use this to be, quite decent with its usage here. You know what the first target is? Their Katusha and their mortar. I hate the mortar, so that good mortar. I do have to be careful because I know this is very open for them to flank around. Our opponents are hurting. They're down to 100 points here. And the Stuka Sufus. Come on, launch. I see the Katusha and immediately counterfire. I hope. It's kind of cool. You have a nice view of the battlefield here. The counter barrage. And boom, 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 boom. Goodbye, Katusha. Immediate counter barrage. That was immediately felt by our opponents. And you bet I'm aware of him setting up these AT guns along the river here. Machine guns are making it very difficult for infantry to move up here. They're willing to throw a lot of men on this to save them. They know the game is almost over if they're not careful here. Grenades going down. Working on killing that MG crew. He does have to be careful because of the T-34s. They do manage to kill this. Unfortunately, that squad is so close to dying. So that squad is down, but they're going to throw even more units in it. And having this KB-2 here to blow up infantry, that is a very good idea. I'm holding them on the bridge here to make sure they can't flank around. These guys decide to retreat the wrong way and are going to get themselves killed. I have a machine gun setting up because I'm afraid of being outflanked. This is now a Vet 4 Panzer IV. And this will stop the infantry from outflanking us, but the tanks are another issue. I'm going to have to run my tanks are going to run the gauntlet here. They're going to run right through the middle of our lines here. Up north, go to the field T-34. I do not want to lose our headquarters if I don't have to, and I will get repair engineers here, repair pioneers here at some point when I can. He must sense my tanks are coming and want to retreat here. Yeah, very, very snipey. That's how this guy's playing here. I can't protect everything at once, so as I pull my tanks back to respond to the threat here, Lipton's going to have an issue. The KV-8 here. Anti-tank gun coming up. Cannon warfare. And yeah, that kind of triple threat there. Very, very nice, but just to be careful. Nice shot from Lipton. Good job finishing that KV-8 off. T-34s are still in the middle here. It is a tough battle. His men launched their Panzerschrecks at the wrong target. Also using flares, which is, yeah, that's from this vehicle. And they just keep replenishing that. I have plenty of fuel right now, which is a good thing. And Keep in mind I can respond to these threats too with the Stuka Subu. So he only has 1 kill, but it was a Katusha, so I launched another artillery barrage down. Spending a lot of munitions here, hoping to blast something in this area, like maybe these guys here. But until we have an answer for this KB2, we are in real trouble because they can just keep pulling the center with that and kill our infantry. We need some kind of smoke barrage, we need something. This would be a very good target for the Stuka. I'm moving in, trying to outflank up north here. Managed to damn rear armor hit on his. That's should actually probably damage that. Anyway, units are forced to fall back. Stuka barrage went down. He moved his men at the last moment there, unfortunately. And he's getting outflanked as my units are repairing here, so I'm trying to help Lipton. Having a tank right here is not. We're having a little bit of issues with the pathing here. I can't move I'm having trouble moving my tanks here to respond. I'm trying to cover our flanks, which is the hard part here. Our opponents do have map control right now. Ooh, those guys have those. Yeah, ran over one of those guys. And trying to wipe out these Vet 3. Wipe out some of these squads if we can. Like I said, the shock troops don't scare me. Lipton's AT could be using the. Wow, look at that. Just running over these fools. Okay, look at that. KB2 trying to blow up this house here. And that seems like a. I fired my barrage again. Didn't get any kill. Oh yes, it was earlier here. I'm using this building. It's protecting me. It gives me good angle onto the center here. Yeah, they're not doing any damage. Vet 4. Tank here. Advanced sighting may gonna be pushed even further, increasing the weapon range and accuracy. So very good. Now it looks like they're bombarding my AT gun over here, which is not good. Since this is going off, are we targeting this AT gun right here? Unbelievable, this thing is still somehow standing. Hey, even with 2 men, it's. Yeah, that squad got wiped out. However, I did manage to kill that. I think Lipton's AT gun helped me with that, and we were able to finish off the KB2 here. So very good. I can now get a King Tiger on the field. However, we'll see later. A Young Tiger would be much better because a Young Tiger can sit here and just snipe away at them. So the second that KB2 goes off, another one should be. Does he make another one? Yeah, another one's coming out of the field now, and these guys have to be expensive. Yeah, as much as a Tiger. Now this guy does have a turret, so he's no ISU 152. We are in trouble right now. They're down to 91 points, but they've taken over this side again. So given a respond. It's just a sniper game right now, and they have the AT guns along the river here. Like it's who can throw more infantry in right now. But I have a King Tiger that should hopefully allow us to take the center here, do some damage, finish off a tank or 2 here. King Tiger on the field, killing some engineers, scaring the hell out of the Russians here. He is getting some shots, don't get me wrong. But this SU is just, my tank would actually, I don't know, hit some units here. SU has just been plugging away here. Artillery's going down. Yeah, I realize this isn't a good idea. My tanks are also very, very damaged, so. They had a lucky snipe there. Something did that. So that was really, really bad that I lost my my tanks. Yeah, this was devastating. I lost my King Tiger and my Vet 4 Panther right there in exchange for 2 T-34s. That was definitely Vet 3 right now. These guys just lining the riverbeds here, just sniping away at us. We don't even realize it too. Yeah, this is a turning point. This is not looking good at all. Thankfully, we're getting a lot of fuel per minute, so that is helping. I get the Yog Tiger. Can't get another King Tiger, I don't think. You can only have one. Yeah, Lipton has one fuel cache down. We have to get rid of their tanks. This KV-2 is a big deal to get rid of here. Now, I don't use the Storm Officer because once he dies, I mean, he can help your infantry do very well if you have a bunch of the Panzer Fusiliers. But the thing with him, though, is he dies, all your units retreat. So you just gotta focus fire on him whenever you're being attacked by a blob. Sell my Stuka, which is good. I can use that after they're... Yeah. Now you can see I'm not very happy with these AT guns sniping away at us. So I have these units. I got some Volksgrenadier on the line here. I'm surprised this unit is still alive, and now it's dead. So I lost 3 men, they lost 2. I got rid of their AT gun. Just making it hard for them to reman everything. Then as a Panzerwerfer, nice. And the Stuka finishes it off, and that thing, that did some damage there, wiping out that AT gun. This is very, very damaged. Lipton needs to repair this. My Volksgrenadiers are here. They're a little bit of a cheaper infantry unit by about 40 manpower. We're making a bunch of these guys now, especially the STG-44 assault packages. These guys do not stand a chance against shock troops, especially Vet 2 at close quarters like this. And they blew up our cover. I'll throw a flame grenade and then run. But he's going to use this kind of pathing to try to block me here. Thankfully, I'll get away, and no, I won't get away. Those guys will get killed. I don't like that he's using the game mechanics to his favor. It's cheap. Like I know he knew exactly what he was doing there too. This is not like a mistake. Like he's trying to purposely block my units there and get them killed. So I'm just gonna, I got enough fuel, I'm just saving up. We have to cap this point back over here. Figure, yeah, they're in no cover, we're in heavy cover, we don't have the conveyors because I need the munitions. Now we can't see them actually. Lipton has the flames. Oh, but there's T-34. That is going to be a waste. So that kind of sucks. So he lost this, but we're going to capture the right side again. They are so heavily in. They have so many tanks around here. You know what? One vehicle can save the day, maybe, and that is the Yog Tiger. That is, if I can protect it properly. It's going after this mortar right here. They have a lot of veteran units. This guy has 15 kills. How many other veteran units they have? This guy is, of course, very popular. I can't even, like, they're just getting wiped out, my units. Any units that go in kind of the center here, just... The key is to kill that, otherwise we're going to lose. But if he wants to give me some of these Vet 3 units here and let me kill them, that's very good. Hoping he doesn't see this. That's very gutsy to have your Vet 3 mortar unsupported like this. So they're dead, Vet 3 mortar down. That's very good. I'm going to capture some of this territory. I realize this is going. Our opponent's house is giving them free fuel. I'm not reinforcing. I'm not producing anything currently. My headquarters is actually damaged, but my engineers cannot repair it, unfortunately. That got sniped by Lipton's. That SU got killed by Lipton's AT gun here, the Pack 40. Yeah, Pack 40. Pack 43 is the big one. However, the shocks are going to be a little bit of a problem. Where am I targeting? I'm just targeting units around here. No particular. So I'm just, yeah, they're moving in here. The Tigers here, just kind of hugging this corner of this building here. And I can get a second King Tiger. Okay, maybe we can get more than one. I've never had to get more than one. So the Yog Tigers on the field, this could be our answer. They're gonna steal their mortar back, unfortunately. I wish I could salvage them, but these guys can't salvage. Yeah, and if his conscripts want to fight me, unless I throw a Molotov, which is point blank, I'm gonna get around it, thankfully. Just start shooting into these units here. I guarantee you if we had Gewehr's, they would be dead. They'd be so dead so quickly. But we don't. I need the munitions. Mainly to upgrade this guy. This munitions or something. Lipton is having a good time sniping away over here. I don't have the infantry to help him though. My infantry is getting... Infantry's all over the place. I need infantry to capture the center here. I have very little manpower for just getting this Jagdtiger. What's that? Panzerjäger Tiger. What's it? Aufgeben or something? Okay. Let's see what Panzer IV I can look at. Panzerkampfwagen. Yes, so this would be... Yeah. Sherman's a little rusty. But as long as I properly protect this, it should be good. I just need line of sight on his units. I have the engine upgrades to improve us. And the first target will be that SU. And I also have the HE shells. So Lipton pushes forward. And I'm going to start sniping away. Hopefully he doesn't lose his squad here. Nice grenade. Good job wiping out that AT gun I let the enemy have. So at this point I have my Panther protect the flank because they could easily outflank. They have 2 Katyushas in their base. Just in the infantry right now, making Volksgrenadiers here. Lipton decided to destroy his thing there. He's going to move over this Tiger. Bet 2 Tiger. Let me at least snipe away at the enemy units here. But there's a lot of infantry coming on the flank here. And a tank. Lipton's calling artillery. He got damage there. My Jagdtiger's moving up. He stationed himself there, though. That's very bad. Lipton's Luftwaffe coming in big here. So we took out the Katyusha over there also. It's a good job by Lipton over there. They're just trying to kill us on victory points now. Thankfully, that's a good position there. T-34, I'm going to have an epic battle one-on-one. A lot of maneuvering here. Multiple rear target shots here. It's trying to figure out who can outmaneuver each other. This is like a... I don't know why I just keep backing up there. Yeah, I turned my Jagdtiger to kill that T-34, so... Infantry are moving in, taking the center again. And I need engineers, which I do not have, unfortunately. Now, I probably should have tried to take this again with a unit or 2, but... We were so focused on this side here. Trying to defend everything after getting things blown up here. Another T-34 inbound. If I am not careful, he can kill me here. Now, if he is not careful, though, there's a Jagdtiger right here, and that's all she wrote, because he's dead. So they're losing more and more vehicles. The Jagdtiger is starting to turn this match around a little bit here. My men are getting killed, but the main gun just got destroyed in that SU there. Yeah, their ability to snipe us with their SUs is totally countered by this Yak Tiger. And that's when Viper's amigo quit here. I lost a lot of them, but I got a lot of kills, so that's important. And their strategy, Viper's strategy of going along the, they seem to have lost all their AT guns, seem to have lost a lot of their, let's look at their units here. Only 2 conscripts, no tanks to speak of, not even close to getting an, oh, I guess about 2 minutes off from getting a KV. His ally, the shock trooper guy, has a ton of units still in the field, but he maybe thinks it's pointless or hopeless now because we have the Yak Tiger on the field here. So Viper's going to keep fighting for a little bit here. Lots of repair stations around. I kind of think they should limit them, like 2 at the most. You shouldn't be able to put like 6 of these up, because I don't believe. Let's just double check here. I don't think they. Oh, I can't even look because there's so many engineers. I don't think they cost population. They definitely do not cost population, because that would be something. So yep, just preparing my tank, feeling pretty good about what we've done on this side here. I know my Stuka only has 11 kills, but Katusha was one of them. Now, look at this. He's going to try to flank all the way around. Now, this is the AI, though, so let's give him some credit. The AI is going to try to outflank me, which it does, but I managed to kill one of its vehicles. Lupin's going to start pushing with the anti-tank units here. Anti-infantry, wiping out mortars. Look at that broom bar shot there. So we're going to start cleaning up this side. The stronghold has been broken. They've lost a lot of their heavy tanks. This would have happened whether they had this or not. I'm hitting his armor here. I'm going to try to get onto the river here, maybe take a shot across, but Lipton has the same idea here. So yeah, that broom bar combination, broom bar and anti-tank, is really working out. Broom bars are quite good at dealing with shock troops also. Really any infantry. So I'm just going to push over the bridge here. Broom bar just having a field day. I'm going to try to make sure I stop this here. The KV-2 from Viper comes out again and devastating. Wiped out my ants. The KV-2 is very much like the broom bar and the explosive shell it fires there. However, I can snipe him right here. This is a Lipton has him in the perfect spot for my vehicle. I also have a supporting fire barrage, which I did not know. So he's starting to take some shots here, and yeah, I'm right here across the river. And I got plenty of eyes. I can see him pretty. Okay, maybe I can. But I have good line set. If he fires, I'll fire right back at him, like he does there. So every time he fires, I can see him. And although this is hurting Lipton, this is hurting him more than us. So there he goes, sniped away. Yak Tiger for the win, really. And that's when Viper started. Good game to him. It's good he tried to stick it out and fight a little bit longer. I mean, at like 30 minutes, we had them down to 90 victory points, and they fought like hell. They came back. This battle shifted back and forth. The critical thing was getting that Yak Tiger and then being able to snipe their tanks from across, and them not having a good counter response to that. Now, here's the kills and deaths. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.